Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. We're about to look at Friday's 11-race card. We're going to go right to the track and weather conditions. The main track fast, turf course firm. Our first race, a 1 mile event. Claimers, fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and up. We have one equipment note. The number 4 will race without blinkers.
They're off. Lena Picky on the far outside is sent for speed. Hot Coffee and Indy Breeze are there. Right behind them, 3 Bs. Tail of Pieces down on the inside. And Hot Stepping Lass as the field races out of the chute and toward the back stretch. And it is Lena Picky. Now with Hot Stepping Lass alongside, second by 2. And then comes Hot Coffee toward the inside. Indy Breeze is next. Tail of Peace. And now 3 Bs. A good way last after a 23-2 first quarter. 5 furlongs to go. Lena Picky and Hot Stepping Lass are stride for stride on the lead. Indy Breeze 2.5 lengths off of them. Hot Coffee follows in 4th. Then the favorite Tail of Peace, who's within 5 lengths of the lead at the half-mile pole. And the trailer is 3 Bs. And now they run into the far turn after a 47 and 1/2 mile. Lena Picky now 3/4 of a length in front of Indy Breeze is Hot Stepping Lass. Back pedals. Tail of Pieces right there. 3 Bs is closing on the far outside, and then Hot Coffee. Around the far turn, Lena Picky. Indy Breeze alongside. Tail of Peace being ridden's got to go. Then Hot Coffee and 3 Bs extreme outside. Indy Breeze at the top of the stretch. The one to beat here. 3/4 in 1, 13-2. Indy Breeze by 2 at the 8th pole to Hot Coffee. And then Tail of Peace third to the outside. Indy Breeze trying to get another 16th. Hot Coffee trying to make a race of it. Indy Breeze, Hot Coffee still coming. Indy Breeze, Hot Coffee. These two down to the wire, dead even. Very close in the opener. Tail of Peace was third, and then 3 Bs.
Number 2, Hot Coffee, burns him at the wire and wins a close photo. You'll see the photo. There it is. Owned by Harold Queen, trained by David Fawkes, ridden to victory today by Joel Rosario. The second race is on the turf course listed as firm, 7.5 furlong claiming event for 3-year-olds which have never won 2 races.
They're off. Tartanero fires out quickly. Saturdays for Fun. Jeb's Brew on the inside now comes on through as they make their way toward the turn, and through on the inside now is Z Maitre D. Z Maitre D is going to grab the lead just to the inside of Sharp Johnny on the outside. Now these two take over from Tartanero. Saturdays for Fun follows in 4th position to the back stretch. And then it's Timark, followed by Colby Tavern to the inside, and way at the back, Wisemaker and Jeb's Brew is now the trailer, 22-4 for the first quarter mile. Sharp Johnny in front by 1.5 lengths, with Z Maitre D running along in 2nd position as they continue their run up the back stretch. Saturdays for Fun is third to the outside. Tartanero's in between horses, these 4 closely packed, and Timark and Colby Tavern are right behind them. And there's a big break back to Wisemaker and Jeb's Brew. 46-1 for a half mile. Wide open, Saturdays for Fun, Tartanero and Z Maitre D now across the track. Timark coming 4 deep, Colby's Tavern after them. Sharp Johnny's given way. They're coming to the top of the stretch. Z Maitre D's on the inside. Right alongside is Tartanero. Timark on the extreme outside. Saturdays for Fun. No place to go for Colby Tavern, who's boxed up behind horses and now swung to the outside. But Timark is coming up to take the lead late. And Javier Castellano and Timark will win. Z Maitre D was second, and then it was Saturdays for Fun and Tartanero.
The favorite, number 6, Timark, gets up to win for Aventura Stable, trained by Peter Walder and ridden by our leading rider, Javier Castellano. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back in just a minute.
The OBS Spring Sale is the leading source of 2-year-olds. OBS April has produced 21 millionaires and 8 champions, including Kentucky Derby winner I'll Have Another. Since January 1st, 2013, OBS April grads have won 89 stakes, 21 graded stakes, including Grade 1 winners Air Kitty and Fashion Plate. Find your next stakes winner at the OBS Spring 2-year-old Sale, April 21st through 24th. OBS, we measure success by performance.
This is a moment of history.
Treat yourself like royalty when wagering on the Sport of Kings with ExpressBet. ExpressBet is the legal, fast, and secure way to bet on over 300 tracks around the world. No other website offers you greater value with 100% free wagering, past performances, video replays, and daily picks. Sign up today to receive a bonus and start earning points with XP Rewards. Earn even more when you refer your friends. It's the most rewarding experience in racing. ExpressBet, your way to play.
Welcome back for the third race, 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf, and it's named in honor of our leading owners of the championship meet, Ken and Sarah Ramsey. 8 runners will go to the post with no scratches or jockey changes to report.
They're off. A very slow start for Hart Hills Road. Broadway Zen is going to the front. Ahead of the curve is Out Well. Inventor's Gate is away running in third, and then the 5 points in fourth as they make their way toward the turn. Midnight Wind is next on the far outside, and Roman's Paradise races in between horses into the turn. Bold Rally is down at the fence, and Bold Rally's about 7 lengths off the lead, just ahead of slow starting Hart Hills Road, who's got 8 lengths to make up, but is starting to go by horses early as the field races onto the backstretch in 24 1/5 seconds. Broadway Zen and Abdel Hayen up on the lead here by 2.5 lengths, with ahead of the curve running in second position up the backstretch. Inventor's Gate is right alongside, third by 2. Then comes Midnight Wind in fourth with 4 lengths to make up. Hart Hills Road is next on the outside, and the 5 points has the rail. Now 4 lengths from the front as they continue up the backstretch. Then Roman's Paradise and Bold Rally is last, 8 lengths off the lead, 48 2 for a half mile, and it's Broadway Zen on top, but ahead of the curve is closer now, only a half length behind as they round the turn. Then Inventor's Gate, Roman's Paradise to the inside, followed by Midnight Wind, who's still about 3 lengths off the lead. The 5 points is next with 4 lengths to make up, and Bold Rally's making progress with a rail run, and they're coming to the top of the stretch, and it's Broadway Zen turning for home in front. Ahead of the curve on the outside, second, Roman's Paradise. From the back of the pack, Bold Rally's made progress, but is down at the rail with no room. Final 16th, Broadway Zen ahead of the curve. These two down to the wire. Broadway Zen holding on. Broadway Zen beats ahead of the curve. Roman's Paradise was third, and Bold Rally was fourth.
Number 3, Broadway Zen wins for owner Frank L. Jones Jr., trained by Dale Romans, and ridden to victory today by Abdel Hayen. The 4th race, 6.5 furlongs on the fast main track. It's an allowance race, fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and up, named in honor of our leading trainer at the championship meet, Todd Fletcher.
They're off. Quiet Hour came out very well. And then it's Rosie My Way, and through on the inside, Indian Rain is sent along. Nifty Shindig is in fourth outside of Joni's Image, and Celebrity Stars at the back of the field as they run up the backstretch. It's Quiet Hour in front, getting away to a 2-length early lead here on Indian Rain, and now Nifty Shindig is third and moving up on the outside. Then Rosie My Way and Joni's Image along the rail. Last of them all is Celebrity Star, 5 lengths off of Quiet Hour, who ran 23 flat for a quarter, and Nifty Shindig is now a length behind in second. Got closer, but Quiet Hour gets some daylight with 3 furlongs to go. It's almost a 2-length lead here. Quiet Hour and Mario Pino going along strongly on the lead from Nifty Shindig. Indian Rain is third and under a drive. The others have backed out of contention as Quiet Hour runs 46 1 for a half mile and turns it on at the top of the stretch. And it's Quiet Hour, 4 in front of Nifty Shindig, who's trying to hold on to second from Indian Rain, who's third on the outside past the 16th pole. No doubt about the winner. Quiet Hour and Mario Pino eased up under the wire. Nifty Shindig 6 lengths behind in second. Indian Rain third. Joni's Image fourth.
How much was the best? Number 6, Quiet Hour, wins impressively for owner Jay Young, trained by Mike Pino, ridden to victory today by Mario Pino. In the winner's circle, you will see our leading trainer at the championship meeting. That's Mr. Todd Fletcher. That's his 11th training title at Gulfstream Park. The fifth race, 6 furlongs. It's an allowance optional claimer for 4-year-olds and up. We have 5 runners going to post. The off-time favorite, number 1, Slanawala.
They're off. Cocktails with Dan and Slanawala going out to the front together. Vic Kuna goes up in between horses with speed. Weekend Hideaway is there as well. Up jumps a monster, is far out of it early as they move up the backstretch. It's Slanawala in front by a neck. Weekend Hideaway alongside second Vic Kuna. 3 deep, third by 2.5. Cocktails with Dan is fourth and 7 lengths back. 2 up jumps a monster. 22 and 2 the opening quarter mile. Slanawala on top as the field rounds the far turn. Right alongside is Weekend Hideaway. Vic Kuna goes up 3 wide. They've opened up 4 on Cocktails with Dan. Up jumps a monster still last as they come toward the top of the stretch. And now Slanawala's lost the lead. It's Weekend Hideaway turning for home in front. Vic Kuna to the outside. Slanawala is back to third. Up jumps a monster is gaining ground. Fourth of the outside, but it's Vic Kuna and Weekend Hideaway. Vic Kuna's got the lead at the 16th pole, putting away Weekend Hideaway late. Vic Kuna and John Velasquez coming home on top. Over Weekend Hideaway, Slanawala was third. Up jumps a monster fourth.
Number 3, Vicuna scores for owners Dazzlin Sharp and Sally Martin, trained by Todd Fletcher, ridden to victory today by John Velasquez. And in the winner's circle is the leading rider of the championship meet. That's Javier Castellano. Congratulations, Javier. We'll take a short break and be back for the 6th in just a moment.
Paladin Bay in front as they hit the last 16th of a mile. 15 to 1 shot. Paladin Bay got it done. What a horse race here as they come to the last 16th of a mile. Lexi Lou unwavering on the lead. Lexi Lou to win the South Ocean. Paladin Bay will finish second.
Sligo Bay, Canada's leading sire of 2-year-olds and number 2 on the Canadian General Sire list in 2013, standing at Adena Springs.
This is a moment of history.
Treat yourself like royalty when wagering on the Sport of Kings with ExpressBet. ExpressBet is the legal, fast, and secure way to bet on over 300 tracks around the world. No other website offers you greater value with 100% free wagering, past performances, video replays, and daily picks. Sign up today to receive a bonus and start earning points with XP Rewards. Earn even more when you refer your friends. It's the most rewarding experience in racing. ExpressBet, your way to play.
Welcome back for the 6th race. 1 mile and 1/16 on the fast main track. It's a maiden event for maiden and filly 3-year-olds. The off-time favorite, number 5, Kelly's Star.
They're off. And it is Senior Prom on the inside who goes out to take the early lead, with Devilish Reason away running in second to the outside. And right to the outside of them is Sky Bird in third. Tis Windy fourth on the far outside. Then Medaglia d'Argento. Murmure is second last early. And Cali Star the favorite last of them all as they make their way on that first turn toward the backstretch. Senior Prom and Devilish Reason are the pacemakers, and they're a neck apart on the lead through a 23 and 4 first quarter mile. And then comes Sky Bird, Tis Windy on the outside, and Medaglia d'Argento. Behind them, Cali Star is just 4 lengths off the lead, and Murmure alongside of Cali Star, tightly packed as they move up the backstretch. Senior Prom continues to lead the way a half a length. Devilish Reason on the outside, second. Sky Bird, Tis Windy on the far outside, Medaglia d'Argento and Murmure. And Cali Star is pinned in at the rail. Going to need some running room here. 4 lengths off the lead as Senior Prom runs 49 seconds flat, an easy half mile here. Tis Windy second, now moving up alongside. They're on even terms on the lead. Then it's Medaglia d'Argento, Murmure, and now Cali Star begins to move up on the inside. Cali Star still in need of running room, just steadied as they come toward the top of the stretch. Tis Windy's taken the lead from Senior Prom. It's Tiz Windy turning for home in front. Senior Prom second. Cali Star still trying to get going. And then comes Murmure on the outside. It's Tiz Windy. Cali Star's closing in. Tiz Windy's got the lead. Cali Star 3 lengths behind. Closing. Tiz Windy. Cali Star. Tiz Windy. Over Cali Star. Senior Prom and Murmure.
Number 4, Tiz Windy breezes to victory for owner Jim Taffel LLC. Trained by Carl Nasker, ridden to victory today by Luis Contreras. The 7th race, 7.5 furlongs on a firm turf course. Claiming event, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. 10 runners will be going to the post.
They're off. And there goes Java Mine out to take the early lead. Angel's Girl, and on the far outside, JoJo's Gal. Any Given Monday is up there too. These 4 out for the lead as they go into the turn, and Java Mine went wide. The other 3 carried well out there, and it is Bears Dixie slipping through into 5th on the inside. 3 lengths off the lead. Break of another 2 back to Miss Victoria. Then Lily Got Even, followed by Early Glory. Nice to Regal is second last. Bahia de Oro at the back of the field, 23-1 for the first quarter. Java Mine by a neck as they move up the backstretch. Any Given Monday second by another 2. JoJo's Gal is in third. Angel's Girl 4th to the inside, and then it's Bears Dixie 5 lengths off the lead in 5th. 2 lengths back to Early Glory outside of Miss Victoria, and then it's Lily Got Even. Nice to Regal 10 lengths off the lead. Bahia de Oro trails. The half was in 45-4. Around the far turn, Java Mine the leader. Any Given Monday draws up alongside. Now takes the lead. Bears Dixie comes charging 3 wide. Angel's Girl is after that. Getting going too is Nice to Regal splitting horses. Lily Got Even on the far outside. They're into the stretch, and it's Bears Dixie, but Nice to Regal is closing on the outside. Bears Dixie, Early Glory, Nice to Regal coming up the fence is Angel's Girl, and from far behind, Nice to Regal and Bahia de Oro from dead last, and Bahia de Oro goes by everybody. Gets up to win over Nice to Regal, Early Glory, and Angel's Girl.
It's number 2, Bahia de Oro, springing the mini upset, owned by Louis Duco Stables Incorporated, trained by Louis Duco, ridden to victory today by Abdil Jain, his second win on the card. The 8th race, 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. It's a maiden event for maiden filly 3-year-olds. Scratch the number 12, Castenia.
They're off. Fast start for Little Miss Brown. Little Miss Brown joined by Southern and Sassy. These 2 out for the lead. Quilt is away in 3rd. Then to the outside, Teeth of the Tiger is 4th. Sylvia's Given Angel, 5th, saving ground into the turn. Little Miss Perfect alongside in 6th. Then it's Naturally Smooth 7th on the inside, followed by Run of the River, Mexican Miss in between horses, Discoteca, and Joy's Kitten is last. 24-1 the first quarter. Little Miss Brown and Luis Contreras have moved off to a 3-length lead onto the backstretch from Southern and Sassy second. Quilt follows in 3rd position, and then it's Run of the River 4th on the outside, 5 lengths off the lead. 2.5 lengths more to Teeth of the Tiger, and then Mexican Miss outside of Little Miss Perfect. Discoteca is on the far outside, Sylvia's Given Angel, Joy's Kitten, and not keeping up here is Naturally Smooth at the back. 48 flat for a half mile, and it's Little Miss Brown into the turn, in front by 2.5. With Run of the River closing the gap in second. Southern and Sassy is 3rd. Quilt is going well 4th. Quilt now takes 3rd, 3 lengths off the lead. And then comes Teeth of the Tiger and Mexican Miss. They're coming toward the top of the stretch. Little Miss Brown by 2.5. And then it's Run of the River. Quilt is running in 3rd. They're into the stretch. Little Miss Brown with a furlong to run. And Run of the River now moves up alongside and goes on by. Run of the River and Alex Solis take the lead and take off for the wire. Run of the River pulling away late to win. Quilt gets up for second on the outside of Little Miss Brown. Mexican Miss was 4th.
Impressive first-time starter, number 6, Run of the River, wins it for owner Stewie Janney, trained by Shug McGay, ridden to victory today by Alex Solis. The ninth race, 7.5 furlongs. It's an allowance optional claimer for 3-year-olds. We have 11 runners going to the post with no scratches or jockey changes to report.
They're off. Good start for Chart Topper. On the outside is Father John's Pride to go after Chart Topper early, and Scorched Cat came out running in third as they move for the turn. After that comes Canzoni, Trippy Cotton on the far outside. Victory nor defeat and Corton Lake along the rail. Condestable is next by 2.5. Then comes Trini Boss, and the battle is on at the rail. We're all set. Trails. Chart Topper is the leader onto the backstretch. Chart Topper and Joel Rosario run a 23-1 opening quarter. They lead by almost 2 lengths. Father John's Pride sits second by 2. Then it's Canzoni and Scorched Cat. Trippy Cotton is in 5th right now with 6 lengths to make up. After that comes Corton Lake. A big gap, 6 lengths back to the rest of the field, headed by Condestable, and We're All Set, who's moving by horses on the far outside. Trini Boss is next, Victory nor defeat, and the battle is on. 46 flat for a half mile. Chart Topper, Father John's Pride, edging up alongside in second. Canzoni sent up after them, 1.5 lengths off the lead. Scorched Cat is next, and then Trippy Cotton, and We're All Set. At the top of the stretch, Chart Topper off the turn in front. Father John's Pride on the outside, a furlong to get by. Canzoni is third. Chart Topper, Father John's Pride on the outside. These two, Chart Topper keeps on finding more on the outside. Father John's Pride, Canzoni, Chart Topper all the way. Father John's Pride second, then Canzoni and Scorched Cat.
Nice win by number 3, Chart Topper, trained by Brian Lynch, owned by Span Investments Incorporated, ridden to victory today by Joel Rosario. We'll take a short break and be back for the late Daily Double.
A love of horses and a commitment to excellence have come together in the heart of Florida's Marion County. Owned by lifelong horseman Benjamin Leon Jr., Basilou Stables has assembled top-notch thoroughbreds, breeding and racing the champions of today and tomorrow. Breeders' Cup winner Royal Delta has thrilled the racing world with back-to-back wins in the Ladies' Classic. As a multi-year sponsor of the Fountain of Youth and the Florida Derby, Basilou Stables is a proud sponsor of Gulfstream Park.
Welcome back for our 10th race. It's a 6.5 furlong sprint, an allowance optional claimer for 3-year-olds. Note the number 1 Grand Arrival is a first-time gelding and will race with blinkers off.
They're off. Jimmy Connors is sent out to take the lead. Manhattan Johnny on the inside. Between those two, it's Endeavor's Dream, and these three go at it early. All in Blue is running in 4th, and then comes Derivative Contract and Grand Arrival to the inside. Little Daddy is at the back of the field as they run up the back stretch. And it is Manhattan Johnny in front. Jimmy Connors on the outside, second. Endeavor's Dream third in behind them, and then All in Blue at 22 2/4. Then Little Daddy to the outside of Grand Arrival, who rides the rail. Derivative Contract trails around the far turn. Manhattan Johnny on the inside. Jimmy Connors alongside. All in Blue is going up 3 wide. Endeavor's Dream is after that, and then Little Daddy in 5th. They're coming toward the quarter pole. They went 46 flat for a half mile. And Manhattan Johnny keeps fighting for the lead. Jimmy Connors under a drive. All in Blue. Little Daddy swings out there 5 deep. Endeavor's Dream behind them in 5th. All in Blue now strikes the front. All in Blue has taken the lead, and Little Daddy is finishing well. These two with Jimmy Connors third. Little Daddy's getting to All in Blue. Little Daddy runs down All in Blue. Then Jimmy Connors and Endeavor's Dream.
It's number 6, Little Daddy, coming from off the pace to win it. Owned by Little Dreams Racing, trained by my buddy Carlo Baccareza, and that gives Joel Rosario his 3rd victory on the card. The 11th and final race, 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. It's a starter allowance for 4-year-olds and upward. We have a full field of 10 runners. The off-time favorite, number 3, Cage Fighter.
They're off. Aesthetic is going to the front. On the inside is Brickyard Kitten. Make It Gold rushes up the rail now to grab the lead. And then comes Doherty and Happy Fella to the outside as they move for the turn. Down toward the inside is Cage Fighter, who's racing along in 5th position. And then comes Just Fooling Around to the inside. Break of a length and a half, and they're followed by Great Rising Star and El Jefe Grande to the outside. The trailer Whisper on the Wind. 23-3 was the first quarter. Onto the backstretch. Make It Gold and Paco Lopez in front. Aesthetic on the outside, second. Brickyard Kitten rides the rail, third in behind them. Doherty fourth, Cage Fighter fifth. Just Fooling Around sixth on the inside, 6 lengths off the lead. And then it's Happy Fella, followed by Great Rising Star, El Jefe Grande to the outside, and Whisper on the Wind is last after a 47 2/2 mile. Make It Gold 3/4 of a length over Aesthetic. Brickyard Kitten third to the inside. Doherty right there running in fourth by 2. Cage Fighter picks it up fifth. Just Fooling Around sixth on the inside. Then Happy Fella, followed by Great Rising Star, El Jefe Grande, and Whisper on the Wind, 3/4, 1:11 3. Make It Gold, Aesthetic, Doherty to the outside, Brickyard Kitten right behind them. Cage Fighter comes 4 wide. Just Fooling Around is next. Happy Fella, they're into the stretch, and now it is Cage Fighter on the outside, and Doherty, and on the inside, Brickyard Kitten. Cage Fighter's got the lead. Doherty, Brickyard Kitten on the inside. Cage Fighter, and Julian LeParoux to win. Very close second, Brickyard Kitten or Doherty, and then came Just Fooling Around, followed by either Make It Gold or Happy Fella.
Favorite number 3, Cage Fighter, wins it for our leading owners, Ken and Sarah Ramsey, trained by Mike Maker and ridden to victory by Julian LeParoux. Pick 4, 4 of 4, paid $96.60. Pick 5, 5 of 5, $2,188.05. 4 of 5, $21.20. Pick 6, 6 of 6, $10,638.56. The carryover, $4,559,010.68. And that wraps up Sunday's card. Remember, from now on, all summer long at Gulfstream Park, we'll be running Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. You got to come out and join us. Good night and good luck.